Howdy folks, QuizziCol here, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. We'll be starting right back off where we once were, looking for the source of the alcohol on Darkwater Island, as well as continuing on the investigations by Detective Pierce into this strange and odd little place. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, thank you for those who have subscribed. Believe it or not, I really, really appreciate it. You guys are great.
You again?
Yes. I didn't find out about any of this stuff. Find out about...
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was fit then.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
No. No. Apparently we already...
That'll be all for now.
Yep. Okay, so back to where we started. Let's see. Captain Fitzroy, Hawkins, Winchester, Andrews, M.S. Baker always... Oh, Miss Baker... Oh, okay. Captain Fitzroy pays $12. Hawkins plays 60, I guess. Winchester, I don't know. Andrews, I don't know. Miss Baker, always free for the lady. Apparently, Miss Baker...
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. So these are the debts of people. So $12 to Captain Fitzroy. Hawkins, who's dead, owed $60. Winchester, I guess, 9. Andrews is 6. And Miss Baker is always free. Chances are because she brought in the alcohol. That's lovely. Okay.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
Asylum.
My God.
You said it.
Oh, asylum staff, that's great.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
I almost want to say the shanty or the shanty. 21st of May, 1847. Miraculous catch. The skill returns to the port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the skill, or remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of a formidable toothed whale's, the cetacean, that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine that was part of the island of suffering. I am getting so many little bells go off in my head right now. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks was putting his workshop for rent for June or for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Ah, dear. Okay, yeah.
She will do it again, you know.
Let's consult that. The miraculous catch is what the locals call the last catch of the whalers. In 1847, although whales were disappearing from the fishing zone of Darkwater whalers, the crew of the Scylla made a gigantic, monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the Times still decorates a bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. There are many things that set me off about that. Okay, inhabitants. Ah. Roy Mitchell, age 55, occupation, owner of the Stranded Whale Bar. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar in Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows more than anyone the secrets and rumors of the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting. If the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will talk freely on this subject that he is keen on, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Yeah, okay. And then, Stranded Whale Bar. Bar where liquor is served total impunity. Last thing expected is blah, 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 blah. Okay.
The girl, Doctor. Colder. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
That's gonna be... Wah! Gosh. You look like... I don't know. I don't know who you're supposed to be.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
You have no right to treat us like this.
Okay.
What did he say?
What are these scars all over your hands? That's weird. Okay, moving on. Okay, don't know what you're singing about. You are a main character. I know that, so I'm gonna hold off on you just for a minute. Can I go through that door? Wait, is that? Yeah, that's behind the bar. I'll get that too in a moment. Let's head over here to these guys. Oh, there was a run command. Okay. Yes.
You like our song?
Yeah, kind of.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is this song? Yeah.
I've never heard this song before.
Yeah.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
Ooh.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
That just
And
sounds
it
weird.
was delicious.
That just sounds so wrong. Just so wrong. We tasted its flesh, and it was delicious.
I've never heard this song before.
No,
Only
I did
people.
I saw that.
No.
Without it,
no,
it's true.
no,
And it
no. Don't want to hear about its deliciousness again. No.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
There's a
You
reason.
exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
the one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. So whaling stopped. Wait, was whale meat the only source of food for these people? If whale meat was the only source of food for these people and they had to stop hunting whales, 1840.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I don't like this guy and his whippy little head. Let's see. 1924, 1847. That's like, what, 80 years ago? Something like that? I'm just doing quick math. Okay, let's talk to the evident main character, because there's actually... Your eyes freak me out. That's not your mouth.
What you looking at, stranger?
Just everything. She can certainly put them away. Oh, I guess from all the... That's not your mouth. What are you doing? Okay, what does a woman like you do in a place like this?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her.
Oh!
Let me drink, stranger.
Just... cigarette over here, cigarette over there. I give myself this smoky aura by simply waving it around. I don't actually smoke.
I told you to beat it.
I don't want to.
I told you to beat it.
Okay, fine, whatever. You just have so many problems. Okay. Hey, wait, oh, talk to Fitzroy. Okay, first I gotta go through here. Crud, it's locked. Okay. Well, don't need in here then. Goodbye. Your establishment was very quaint. I will not forget it, no matter how hard I try. Okay. Dockmaster's office. Go in there in a minute. Is there stuff over here? Okay, they're saying that a huge whale, the miraculous catch, was so big that it covered the entire deck of that ship. I don't even want to know what that could have been. Especially everything it considered. Like, that. I'm starting to wonder if there's more than just Cthulhu here or something, like other monsters. Oh, there's the captain. Let's check around here a little bit.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
That's a bag. I don't think you can rust remove a bag. Ooh. And, yep, I found the toilet. At least the game is intuitive enough to actually add in basic necessities that make sense. Oh. Oh. This must have been how they checked the whales. Let's see. Come on.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era.
Yeah.
I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Yeah, something like that. From the miraculous case.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Huh. Scylla, Skilla. I call it Skilla. Ooh. Library. Library means books. Books mean upgrades. Hot dog! The Learning of Medicine, Volume 2. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice medical staff. My medicine just went up. Let's check that character sheet. Yeah. It won't let me add anything, so yeah. Okay. Also, this green smoke. I have a feeling that it's going to be kind of a main subject later in the game. Ooh, clams. See, that is just like there. It's got to be some sort of major mechanic later on in the game. Mind if I go through your stuff, Captain Fitzroy? Didn't think you
This
were.
man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Photograph of Captain Fitzroy. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of the ship. He has a wooden leg. The miraculous catch. Nutritional benefits. I bet when they ate the meat, it healed people. And Fitzroy is one of them. He is well over 80 years old. I bet that's a thing. Oh, that would be cool. I'm just guessing. I don't really...
What a macabre souvenir.
It's a foot. It's the wooden leg. It's the wooden leg of Captain Fitzroy before his leg grew back from the miraculous catch. Which isn't miraculous. I have a feeling that it's going to be deadly.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Well, it says right here, Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. I like how it's already assumed to be a woman. I am super suspicious of you right now.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay, thanks. Is that another upstairs area?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Where did you go? Oh, okay. I thought he disappeared. Okay. Talk to Fitz. Oh, hello.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Every time. Ask him about Warehouse 36. Where's Warehouse 36?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Well, thank you. Actually, someone
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Yeah, Hawkins. Yeah. Lie, I have no idea. It belonged to the Hawkins.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Yeah?
Ship owners from father to son.
Oh, okay.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay. I don't need to ask where it is again.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I thought the fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
I'm interested in
Indeed,
many things.
maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I can't tell if you're lying or what. Yeah, let's do this.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Liar.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I don't believe you.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
You don't say. Yeah. The wounds are unnatural.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
I don't think like a sailor, I think like a sane person. That's gnarly what ended up happening.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Oh, it's a cover-up. Okay. What is this miraculous?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I did. It freaked me out. That's why I asked you for your answers.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Wow, that was equally threatening. I'm not asking about the warehouse.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Can do. Out of anybody, you're actually, like, probably the only person with an ounce of sanity, even though you very well could be the ringleader behind everything. Oh, character point. Cool. What should I put it in? Psychology. I kind of want to max out spot hidden. We'll do that. Yeah. Yes, validate. What do we got here? Captain Fitzroy. You guys can pause whenever you want to read this. So, anyway. Clues. Dip. 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 Do, 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 do. Huh. I was gonna say something, but it's probably in poor taste. Ooh, I could go down there now. First let's head to the warehouse.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Yo, you said that like yesterday. Shysters. Check out the warehouse in a minute. Let's look around over here. So I have a feeling this here is something important. Ha! Look at the runes and the tentacle monster. Saint Brendan the Navigator, circa 484 to 577. Oh, it's a sea monster, not a tentacle. I thought it was a tentacle. Am I nuts? The face is missing. That's ominous. That's foreshadowing. That's terrifying. Okay. Yeah, let's check this thing out. Occultism.
St. Brendan.
Huh!
Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated.
Yeah.
I can't even say which language it's written in.
Let's see what that actually did. Because I got something from it. Is it, will it let me move in? Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before St. Brendan, and their worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but a mark was made on the statue by another cult. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Yeah, they chipped off his face. Reminds me of those faceless wraiths from the dream sequence. Okay, to the warehouse. Do, 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 do. Nothing to say. Searching around, where are my upgrades? I just want some character points. Because I feel like something's going to gnaw on my face. Oh,
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Okay, I could say, I just arrived, you fools! But, I never have done such a
I
thing.
respect your beliefs.
Yeah.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
You are
That's
very
irrelevant.
drunk.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Let's find out about the island.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
Huh?
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us.
Okay.
Until those assholes defaced him.
Okay.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
Oh, this is
It's
their
not
house.
because
Oh,
it doesn't
gosh.
float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay. Apparently this is the homeless of Darkwater.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit much.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Huh. Okay. All done.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Oh, that's nice. I made friends. In amongst the bones and stone.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have...
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Don't worry, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
Ooh. It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Interesting. Hello, chaps. Care to talk a little bit? Yeah, let's.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I'm not
We
hungry.
saw you talking to the two soaks.
Yeah.
Go
they're
die
nice.
of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Okay, wow.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Okay.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Right now, as far as I know of either of you doing, we've got Beardy Interesting Hat and Captain Underbite.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Ah, okay.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
What?
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion?
Okay.
And who's interested?
I got sweeping angel flashbacks there for a minute.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Okay.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
Ooh.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Oh.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Glass glow smiles.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I'm not talking about her. You're telling me about her. Okay.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated. I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I could lie. I don't want to test it.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
For now, we're just gonna skip that. Okay.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Oh.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
You can have the lamp.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
What?
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
Well, I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Okay. Walking away from this. Just gonna walk this way. Talk this way. Nobody told me to. I just chose to. This is an inconspicuous door. Wait. Oh, hello, person. That was... Couldn't tell. Why? Okay.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Huh. Okay.
I shall take my leave.
Now, hang on. I've seen what they can do. Oh, that's explored. There's a car on this island. Okay, first things first, let's go back to the captain. Scene change! Huh. Okay, here we go.
You're back again.
Yep.
What can I do for you?
Got questions.
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
Ooh.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island. But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do that for you. Now, let's see. They were talking about examples. Give me a minute. I'll see if I can find them. Scene change again. Alright. I didn't find any examples of anyone being, like, cut or whatever else, so I just came back down here to explore this. Puzzle. Find hidden items. Protection icon will appear. Great. Okay. Hidden? Nope. That's chains. Oh, what's this? What is this?
A whale vertebra.
Oh.
If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Yeah, cool. Okay, what else? I've seen the thing in the center. I'm just looking right here. Ooh. Ratchet device. This parts enable heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Cool. So I found junk. No wait, this... Is that kind of highlighted? Apparently not. What's this? Let me interact, please. I have to... Yeah, there we go. Ooh! Lever activates mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
And then, of course, this here.
This tunnel goes under the warehouses.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Elevator go up. Okay.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Right. Mount the handle and mount the ratchet device. Okay. Can I use it? Apparently not. I think I'm missing a gear. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a gear. Okay. Oh, haha! There we go.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Alright. Man, that was actually more difficult than what I thought. Definitely need to get spot hidden maxed out. Oh. Turn handle.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Yep.
All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Let's do it.
Damn, I broke it.
You did? Well, but then how do I get out?
Well.
Oh, gosh.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here.
Okay.
I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
I would say you're threatening, but, you're not.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Yep, that's gonna work just about every time.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Wow, okay. Huh. A little bit scared there.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming.
I think
if I want to get into
else
this
did.
warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Okay. Let's figure out here.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Oh, hello. Can I talk to you?
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
We're on the same team.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Yeah.
Okay, spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know.
Yay!
There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks.
What?
Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
That's fine.
Where do you think you're going?
Wait, what?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
I should have
Darn
done this
it.
option first.
Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
No, it wasn't. What do you know about the Hawkins
What
case?
more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly.
Oh,
He
we got
can
a
be
crazy guy.
unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
I will do everything opposite of what you just
You
told
again.
me to do.
I told you to beat it.
No, you didn't.
No need to get worked up.
Good God.
What's with you wandering around here like a hunk?
We saw you talk. Go die.
Yep.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh, yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know, Cap.
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold their liquor as well as her.
Everyone knows that.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar, not that you know her. Go on, beat it. We've seen enough of you.
Wait.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another one.
What's with you wandering?
We saw you. Go die.
Don't care. Oh, now
I bid
can't
you,
come
gentlemen.
that way. Great.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do a little investigation, y'all. Be right back.
I bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes, Kat is an extraordinary woman.
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Well, thanks a lot.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Tell the truth. Why not? I mean, why do I care about the criminal underground going on at Darkwater? I just want to figure out what happened to these people. Probably get you eaten by Cthulhu or something. I don't know what's going to happen, so let's just go with it.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area.
I don't care.
Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Okay.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Oh, okay, fine.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us.
Oh.
And they'll be here long after we are gone.
Oh.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
Okay, she is aware of the cult. She is aware of the cult. Okay, instead of saying I wish you got ate by Cthulhu, I think you're probably going to be my only ally in this.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
Please.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
Yeah, I get that.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious.
Yeah.
To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care.
Exactly.
But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Fine by me.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished.
Oh.
If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me.
Okay.
And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I've got nothing else to do. Nothing else works, so...
Do I have a choice?
No,
Oh,
I don't.
we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
That word is getting annoying. Oops, sorry.
Stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
I think I need to look at that orca again. Well, getting assistance from criminals. What? Oh, these guys made sure to move.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Told ya. Later. Rejects. Going through. Yeah. Oh.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Yeah, sure. What was that look she just did? Yeah, that makes sense.
That's how it's done.
Okay.
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
That's all I
Good.
need.
In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Yep. Okay. Thanks a lot, Cat. And your apparently mysterious ability to disappear at notice. Okay.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh my gosh.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Why? Whoa. 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 To enter reconstruction seed hold. Okay. Memory all alone in the moonlight. Okay. Oh, medicine?
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago.
Ooh.
Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
Well, it's not like people don't have access to this place. Oh, fish guts.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Thank you for that description. What? Psychology.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Is it the son? Maybe it's the son, Simon. Very well could be. Le Petit Parisien. I don't know what that's about. Huh.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
I think it's Simon. I think it's the son. Whoa. Whoa. That's creepy. Occultism.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Oh, okay. To leave a reconstruction scene. Okay. Gosh, that's blinding. Okay. Okay. Why does he have fish heads above his bed? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Okay, we got a character point. Oh, I got 2 character points. How did I get 2? I don't remember. What do we got that's low? Eloquence. We probably need... Oh, okay. We need that, and probably psychology. I want to put it into that, though. Let's go ahead and get this to professional. Yeah. Okay. We need to find more of the occult items, and I don't know why that's not updating or anything. So we need to find more occult items. Let's head back out. I want to check out that.
Someone has settled in here.
What? What?
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Excuse me?
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Do you?
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
Wow.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
I just can't.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
I went right through the back, actually. Andrews is a good guy.
God damn it. Her again.
Oh, no.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair.
Wow.
Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Oh.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Is it far, this mansion?
Uh-oh, somebody's watching.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. See the building?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Oh, man. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted in searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. Police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Chapter 3. Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Well, we're going to stop the episode here. Please leave a like or hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to ring that bell so that way you get your alerts. Please don't forget to leave a comment, by all means. It seems like we've made some decent progress. I believe Simon Hawkins is still alive. Not only that, but really this case is starting to get more and more expansive. I think Miss Baker, or Kat, is actually a Miss Catherine Baker. Not sure whether she's actually going to be an ally in all this or what. Nor of Officer Bradley, nor of Captain Fitzroy. I also think that some of the people have been affected by the cult. It's evident that a few people seem to know that there's something else going on. Either way, this is a wonderful game, and I'm really starting to get into it. So anyway, this has been QuizziCol. Laters.